Wake up at mine. Same question always. I'm getting tired.
Hi there, and thank you for stopping by. So this is my new channel, and this video I decided to make on my kids playroom organization. I'm gonna move all the toys from all over the house. We have a townhouse, so first floor, second floor, and we have toys spread out everywhere. I'm sure like a lot of other people do. In the garage, that's what you're looking at right now, in the living room, and just all over the house, even in our master bedroom. So I'm gonna move all of the toys into one room because I'm tired of looking at them, and I'm going to organize them all in that one playroom. That playroom is where my daughter, I have two kids, one toddler girl, a 2-year-old, and a little boy. He's under 1, he's 10 months. So I'm gonna put all of the toys into one room today and then organize them.
With big windows up on the third floor.
So right now this is the living room that's left for me to bring all of those toys upstairs. This used to be their downstairs play area, which I don't want to look at this anymore. It's just a mess all the time. So even the books, everything that belongs to the kids goes upstairs, because I found out that if they have toys downstairs, whether they do or don't, they end up playing with my potatoes anyway, or my Tupperware, or just anything that's not toys. They get bored with them, so I decided to just try something new, and so just put everything upstairs. They will find something to play with, that's not a problem. And plus, I want to keep them more in the playroom. I feel like it's going to really cut down their time on them watching TV downstairs and on regular snacking. So if they spend more time in the playroom, I think that's gonna be, I don't know, a good idea for now. We'll see how it works out. But I'll tell you now that after I filmed that video, and the same day my husband came back from work, and he was pleasantly surprised. It's just kind of, he felt like it was easier to breathe in the house, to be honest, without all that clutter all over. And also it started working right from the start. So right now, just wanted to mention that all the toys are in the playroom, and the kids are playing with them at the moment, but in a couple of hours they are going to get bored. That just proves a point that they probably don't need that many toys. Now, I understand that people have more toys than I do, and this is everything that we have in the house, although I've seen more. So my point is that I do declutter on a regular basis. I try not to buy toys. It's pretty much just what people give us. What I buy is just, I don't know, books, puzzles every once in a while, but really not that often. So still, we are cluttered with toys, even though I don't buy a lot of them. They don't need all of those toys. It just proved my point that my end goal to become a minimalist is something that I really should follow through with, and just keep going and keep decluttering and organizing. And I think you're gonna like the result that I will have at the end of this video. So right now, just keep watching. I'm just gonna, organize the room and see what I can declutter.
To get yourself together, things still get better. You just believe it. Yeah, it's getting cold, waves are crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me. Yeah, I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guide.
This organization and decluttering takes place a week or a week and a half before Christmas, and obviously the reason is because they're going to get a bunch of presents. This is the best time to do your declutter, and just get rid of everything that you don't need, and also free up some space for the new toys.
Oh, I'll be your guiding light. Oh, 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 I'll be your guiding light. Oh, 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 oh. I know that it's getting cold, the waves are crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me. I'm your lighthouse under the sun, against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse under the sun, against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light.
So I'm going through all the books, and she ended up having, I brought the bookshelf from downstairs upstairs, so right now she has 2 bookshelves in the room, and we have, that's the one thing I am probably not gonna throw away off is the books, just the ones that are damaged or broken, or just something that we're not going to read or do not like. It's not going to be a lot of books that I'm going to declutter. So that's the one thing that we're going to have a lot of. And as far as me organizing them, I'm just going to keep, I guess, I don't know, I think for now I'm going to keep both of the bookshelves in her room, and maybe once the little one grows up a little bit, the one of the bookshelves is going to go into his room, or right after. Actually, I think he might be old enough for his own bookshelf. But so my point is that I am going to make over his little room, his nursery, because it used to be my husband's office, and right now it needs a makeover because it still looks like an office. It actually looks like, I don't know, dumpster. So I need to make over that room, and maybe then I'll put one of the bookshelves into his room. And for right now, I think it's turning out to be quite okay. Also wanted to add a book-related question here. Do you guys think it's a good idea to rotate books, and do you do that with your kids? I think it's a good idea. I just think it might be a bit of too much hustle to get it all out and switch them, you know, every couple of weeks or so. I don't know. I might try it. Let me know if you have an opinion on that in the comments, please.
But every time you thought that we did alright.
Also, something that I wanted to mention is that this shelf that I'm doing right now, the black one, the square shelf, I'm organizing the books by color because I've seen people do that, and it didn't make any sense to me at first, but then I decided to try it anyway because I thought my kids are gonna mess it up anyway. What's the point? It's just a waste of time, but I will try it. Why not? And you know what? After a couple of days, they actually stayed organized. I think my daughter, she mostly goes through the books that are on the other shelves that are more kind of when she sees the front of the book, which is why I like those shelves. But when she doesn't see the front of the book, I don't know, she's probably not interested in looking at them, or I don't know. So I'm just saying that after a couple of days, they stayed organized, in case you were wondering if that's a waste of time to organize them by color in that way. So to me, it wasn't a waste of time, and she just goes through the books that are on the other 2 shelves, and when we are ready to read for her, that's the only time she goes and picks out a book out of those color organized ones. Okay, so now I'm switching to organizing all the puzzles. I'm trying to keep them away from my daughter seeing them. It was the most difficult part, so I had to do it in my son's room and kind of keep her away, trying to hide all the pieces behind that box for her not to notice. Anyway, I'm trying to put them all together, see if I have enough parts to keep a puzzle, or if I don't have enough parts to put it together, I'm just gonna toss it and throw it away. When it comes to organizing, I'm going to use those bags. Those are laundry bags from the dollar store and just regular Ziploc bags. I'm going to use different sizes and see what works best. I I've seen people buying bigger plastic bags for organizing like board puzzles, and I didn't have the time to go out and do that, and I found that it's much, you know, the Ziploc bags are going to be much more handy. And I'm going to use a clip to clip the parts and the board together. You'll see what I mean in a minute.
Wish I could make you stay, 'cause baby I love you. Why you tryna break us up when I'm tryna build it up? I wish I could make you stop, 'cause baby I love you. Guess I'm gonna dance alone.
That bee puzzle that you see right now, I have quite a few of those, and I think they are absolutely great. I actually wanted to keep them not only for even if we happen to have an extra kid, but for the kids of my kids, because I just think they're kind of special. I don't know, I like them very much. I think they're Montessori style, and I just like them very much. So you'll see that at the end I'm gonna have a little box of just special puzzles that and things that I'm going to keep on top of everything that she is not going to have access at all times, but yet she can play with, but kind of every once in a while, or one at a time, or under supervision, things like that. So just be careful with, and you'll see that also in a minute.
First you wanna come around, then you say you're leaving town. Everything is upside down. Oh baby, I love you, yeah. Why you gonna leave when I need you the most?
And that's one of the special puzzles that she's doing right now, so I'm trying to teach her to put it away once she's done, so that she can get the next one if she wants to get the next one.
I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never.
I'm gonna try and organize this diaper shelf slash station. I'm going to put all the diapers and wet wipes out of the closet onto the shelf for us to see what we have in case we need to buy more or not. And the closet is going to be used for toys.
Show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one. I move to the left while you move to the right. Why you tryna fight? Just come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving.
Just wanted to mention that this organization is a real life organization. Okay, it's not Pinterest like organization. I am vacuuming with all the stuff on the floor because I literally did not get a break from the kids while I was doing all this organization, and I was doing it with both of them being on my way at all times. And it's not the easiest thing to do, organizing kids' toys and especially puzzles while they are there looking at you. So this is a real life organization, organizing stuff while at the same time the kids are throwing it on the floor as you're organizing. It's not an easy thing to do. So for organizing my puzzles, I am going to use those hanger clips that come with clothes all the time, and I'm going to cut them off and soften the edges with lighter, because my younger one takes everything into his mouth. I thought these would be a little bit safer than the regular clips because they're larger. To me, they just look safer. And then I'm going to use all sort of bags that I had in the house. It doesn't matter to me if they're all matched because they're all going to serve the same purpose. So I'm going to use both kinds of clips, and I'm going to use all the bags, plastic bags, sandwich bags, Ziploc bags. It doesn't matter to me, like I said, if they look the same. So all the parts are going to go in the bag, and then I'm going to clip it together with a board so that it's not confusing. I'm gonna put all the puzzles away into a box away from her reach, and then when I give it to her, if I give her more than one at a time, I'm going to give her two completely different looking ones so that it's harder to mix the parts together and it's easier to separate them when putting them away.
Through worse, much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lighting. Don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run and only leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lighting. Don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars.
So I'm going to end up with 2 boxes of puzzles only, and I'm going to put them into the closet. I'm going to use boxes from the diapers so that they are not see-through, so that my daughter, doesn't see through them. And I'm going to pretend like they are diapers, because that's where we used to keep her diapers. And I'm going to kind of cover it with the box of baby wipes, so she really does not think it's her puzzles. So the plan is to take out, like I said, a couple at a time, or maybe, one a day or one a week or two a day. I'll see what works. The plan is not to have them available all at the same time at all times.
City lights are making me wanna be something else than I'm meant to. Spending time.
Those are just her arts and crafts, and I'm going to put everything in one box, and all of her coloring books and sticker books on top of that box. So I also worked really hard on her having only a few pencils to draw with, because like I said, we have a little one and he eats them, of course, so she really has just a few. We only color every once in a while, but also that's because she is small right now. We'll see what happens later. If it gets worse, I don't know, just shoot me right now, because this is pretty hard already. And that is the box I was talking about, that special box with the puzzles that I want to keep for their kids, and the little books that are half Russian and half English that I was trying to actually collect. So that box is pretty special. She is going to play with those kind of puzzles every once in a while, and that puzzle on top of that is just dangerous for the small ones, so it goes on top, out of her reach.
Guess I'll get used to being small in a world that's not acting kind, even if I don't want to. Wishing I'd be.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is put toys away for rotation. I'm gonna put that container somewhere out of her room, and that's the only container that's of toys that's gonna be out of the playroom area. I'm going to put it into a closet or something, and then give it back to her a couple of weeks later, so that she feels like those are new toys that she's playing with. Also, I really am shocked. I don't know where all those containers came from. I think from the garage. How did I end up with all those containers? I'm glad they're going away. So I don't even understand where all the toys went. It's like they're organized, and the room it doesn't look like the room has all of the toys that my kids have, period, except for that rotation box. Okay, so she's gonna end up having a toy box here, and that's just some of the little baby's toys as well in there, just miscellaneous. This is a miscellaneous drawer. It used to be her nightstand, just her arts and crafts, a couple of arts and crafts in here as well that are baby safe. Her diaper station is going to be right there in the corner. It includes both of her night diapers and day diapers, and on top we have the baby diapers, the two types of diapers that he uses. That's not for him that's just like extra for him because we change him in her room a lot of times, but most of his diapers we're gonna keep in his room. So the top shelf is just for everything that she doesn't need to access, and those are the special books that she's not old enough yet for. That's the special box that for the puzzles and arts and crafts box, and that's it. That blue box is for the extra puzzle pieces that I will hopefully find all of the rest all over the house, and that's the puzzle that I'm gonna give her, I guess, right now. That's why I put it there, to play with. And yeah,
I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorites.
okay, so here's a little tour that those are baby wipes and another box of baby wipes, and the reason it's there is because it's covering the diaper boxes that she thinks is diapers, but those are really the two boxes of all of the puzzles that she has completely organized.
If I could stop the time, don't you know that?
Going to the bookshelf, she is going to have all of the books organized by color, and the bins are just with her miscellaneous toys and the baby toys. That's the shelf where I'm gonna be putting puzzles for her to play with currently, and I'm gonna be switching them to different ones every once in a while.
Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on.
That's just the baby toys and, like I said, miscellaneous stuff.
I dance around. I can't help.
There's a couple of bins and drawers in her room that are going to be left empty just for miscellaneous stuff because I'm pretty sure it's going to get filled up eventually and we'll need decluttering. This is her clothes drawer, tops, bottoms, and this is new in the room. I just did a makeover of this drawer and we just put it into the room, so it's not completely filled, but it's never going to be because I keep decluttering it. Her clothes. This is the basket with her soft toys only. There's a couple left downstairs that she's playing with for the day, but they will come upstairs for the night to sleep. Like I said, that's the new rule. All the toys come upstairs for the night to sleep. And yeah, this is it, pretty much. The basket over here is, by the way, for the stuff that needs to come out of her room on a regular basis, because there is always stuff like that. Right now it's a butterfly that needs to be fixed, so I'm gonna keep that basket there on a regular all the time. Let me know if you guys found this video helpful and relatable. If you liked this video, I hope you did. Please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I am doing a lot of declutter and organization right now, a lot of cleaning videos, and you know, mom life, real life.
Stay here forever.